Hello and welcome. My name is Baryza-Ly. I'm a spiritual medium. I can connect with loved ones across on the other side. I have a very extensive biblical knowledge and study of religion. I love religion and spirituality and all that good stuff. But today we're going to focus a little bit on some of the wisdom that I get from the beyond and some things that I really think kind of can help us navigate through life, as well as maybe be open to creating new ways of living. I have been working as a medium for a little over 10 years, and there are things that I kind of take for granted because of my work. Now, when I talk to you, I want you to have a couple things in mind. Number one, I'm telling you my experience. I'm telling you from Janine's eyes and ears and what I have come to know. Is it the be-all and end-all? No. Am I God? No. Man, you don't want that, and I don't want that either. However, there are messages that have come through over and over again, and I find that I find it helpful for us to learn from each other's experiences and even know that we can have them ourselves. So my first real lesson as a medium and as actually coming to you is the fact that there's so much more in the unseen world than the seen world. Now I know we live in the prove it to me, right? We live in this if science doesn't prove it, or we spend so much time trying to prove it. I think we miss half of life. We spend so much time trying to argue who's right and wrong, we miss half of life. But through my experiences and through so many readings and through so much accuracy, I can probably say for certain, or I really do know, that we are eternal souls. These bodies are places that we do reside in, and they are expressions of love. But it is not the be-all, the end-all, nor is one lifetime the beginning and the end. Truth is that we keep moving and we keep growing, and we do that together. You and I are more connected than you would ever possibly imagine. My words affect you, your words affect me. My deeds affect you, your deeds affect me. And there is an energy and a connection that goes beyond anything in this lifetime. And that connection goes to the loved ones that have crossed over. And even more so, it goes to the Creator that created us all. It's a neat thing when you start to step back and stop thinking in terms of beginning and end. And thinking that we're just on this journey together. We have been together before, we will be together again. And instead of getting caught in the cycle of loss and grief, we can get caught in the cycle of wonderment, amazement, and evolving. And it will be such a neat thing. The more and more we start to say, hey, wait a minute, what I'm building today isn't just for this lifetime. I'm actually wanting to slow down a little bit more, be a little bit more deliberate in the way and the manner I love, in the way and the manner I receive. And so that connection can get strengthened and our evolution will happen. And that's neat. So today's first little short segment, I'm going to talk about the number one message I receive. And it's the message I receive actually from pretty much every single client I have. And it is the message that I receive from the Creator itself. And that's the fact that you're loved. Yep, that's it. I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. If there's something that I could ever express to you, is that you're loved so much beyond what you possibly know. And I'm talking about beyond what you think you're good or you're bad at, or any sort of horrible thing you might have in your past, or your good thing in the future. And I hate to say that all doesn't matter, but truth to be told, it's really what's in your heart that matters. It's not really the things that are outside. And love sees that. And the number one message and the number one wisdom I can give you today is that what brings you and I to look at each other and what brings your loved one to come and visit is love. It doesn't matter what the relationship was on earth. The only reason for a loved one to come through and for us to be connected to each other is because and through love. It's a hard aspect to think of, but when we start to look at the word love beyond the parameters that we have given it, we think of love, ooh, touchy-feely, lovey, happiness, that's love. Well, true love is something that's going to shape, evolve, and make you grow into truth. And sometimes that's not always fun, giggles, and unicorns. Sometimes it's not fluffy. But when we recognize love for what it is, and we emerge into that, it's amazing what a mysterious and cool ride this world can be, and this lifetime can be, and the lifetimes after. So I only have a few minutes on this segment. And so for our first segment, I want you to really sit and realize that your loved one is coming through, sitting right next to you at this very particular moment. You personally have the ability to connect with them through your heart. You personally have the ability to open up to the fact that you are not alone. And you personally have the ability to open up to the fact that you even have this type of relationship with the one that has created you, with the one that goes beyond all. And you today can start a cool journey into a mystical, mysterious way. Just kidding. But a meaningful and fulfilling place where you won't get stuck in the paradigm of right and wrong, beginning and end, but you're going to start to evolve into the paradigm of the limitless possibility of not only what your life can be, but of that your soul is in truth. Thank you for listening and watching. My name is Janine Baryza-Ly. You can check me out at www.aquestfortruth.com. Have a beautiful and glorious day.